Morning, today is day 2 in Taipei. We're going to take it slightly easier today because we are a bit tired from yesterday. And the plan is we're gonna be visiting the National Palace Museum and then gonna be trekking downwards again to see several sites, and hopefully we end up at the Shilin night market. Should be exciting. Yesterday, across the road diagonally, we found this amazing place for breakfast. Apparently it rates in the review. It's over there. I'm not sure we can see it, that red sign over there. And yeah, if you want to eat the traditional Taiwanese breakfast, that is the place to head to. On the way to the station, we decided to have our breakfast. This time around, we're gonna do something different. This is, I'm not quite sure, it's like dumpling, pork dumplings. And it looks to me it's like glutinous. So this is where we bought those dumplings and also a pork bao as well. It's one of those shops that is quite small and it's quite random as well. So we're gonna try it. So as you can see, it's quite different. It's like very glutinous, and you can see some soup in there as well. How cool is that? I'll try it now. So it's flavorsome, the pork, and then there's some radish, I think. It's kind of crunchy. It's very good. I can taste some shrimp paste in there too. I think so. Yeah, dry shrimp. So the second thing that we got is this pork bun with egg in there as well. Is that salty egg? I don't know. I'll try it. I think it's just egg yolk. I saw egg yolk in there, so. You can see the egg yolk in there, honey. The pork also has some crunchy. Oh, maybe it's actually water chestnut. Could be water chestnut. It's a lot drier than the conventional bao, but I still like it. It's so random. We just found this. We're so lucky. Definitely right. On the MRT leg of it, so we have to catch the green line at the Beimen substation, and then a few stops later we have to get off at the Zhongshan substation and to catch the red line, and then after that we go north on the red line and ends up in the Shilin substation. In the distance, as you can see there, that's the North Gate. It's a monument. We're just walking past that today. We just arrived at Shilin substation. Now we have to walk northwardly, and then there should be a bus that takes us to the east side of the city. So it is bus 304. Apparently there are 3 buses that would go to the National Palace Museum. So it's 300, 304 and 815. It took about 15 to 20 minutes on that bus, and we are right at the front. So this is the garden leading up to the museum. Up those stairs, and now we're in Shijan Garden leading up to the National Palace Museum. Expect to spend about 2 hours in the National Palace Museum. There are a lot of jade work, pottery, artwork, calligraphy, and there's also weaponry as well. So yeah, it's worth it, and certainly a lot of history behind all those intricate ornaments. And yeah, Sarah and I really enjoyed that. Now we're gonna check out the other part of Shijan Garden. It's amazing as you enter through that door. the whole place become cooling. I reckon this is actually the space to be when in the middle of summer. The plan is to catch that same bus back to Shilin substation, and then we're gonna walk around Shilin. It looks very big, and maybe there are some lunch, good place for lunch. I love exploring just randomly sometimes, and you just simply do not know what you get. We just kind of end up in this wet market, and it's strange. You got like food store, seafood, meat, next to like clothes shop, and also a hardware shop. It's kind of strange. It's just randomly mixed in, and yeah, it looks really old. And this is somewhere around north part of Shilin MRT station. So if you end up there, just walk up north, and you end up seeing this market. So I found out that this is the street that we just walked past. It's actually called Huarong Street Market, and yeah, it's about 200-300 meters long and very interesting. You should actually check it out. Because Shilin Market is not gonna happen until tonight, we decided to go on MRT down south to stop, and it is called Yangshan, where we are going to visit the Confucius Temple, which is about half a K walk from here, and then hopefully by the time we finish, we'll go back to the Shilin night market. We just went through the front gate and now entering the Confucius Temple. It is actually quite big. It's bigger than what I expected. Wow. This temple has a very interesting history. It was built in 1897, and when the Japanese took over Taiwan, it was actually demolished, and they built a girls' high school. And then when the Japanese lost Taiwan, apparently they rebuilt this temple again in 1939. So as a result of that, this is actually a replica. However, it does have that ancient feel to it. I can see now that some of the beam are doesn't look like one of those really old buildings. So those are the giveaway. It still looks really nice, and this site itself does carry a lot of history. So about less than 100 meters away, this is the actual temple. It's called Da Long Long Temple. This temple was completed in 1831, and yeah, it looks really old. It's quite a nice temple to visit. I really strongly suggest that if you have some time, do spend a bit of your precious time here. It is quite a beautiful temple, and does carry some of that ancient feel to this. Yeah, it's very close to the Confucius Temple, so it's worth a look. It is still quite early before the Shilin night market, so we decided to travel from this temple to the Lin An Pai mansion. We need to catch a bus, R33, and then walk the rest of the way. That's the plan. One thing to be cautious about is as you walk through the Fine Art Museum, it is right at the side of that, on the left hand side, and you go down through these really narrow steps, and then you'll be pretty much walking along the river on this road, and it should be 8 minutes walk. We are now in Lin An Pai mansion. It was built in the 18th century and by the Lin family. They are extremely wealthy, going back to the Xinlong period. This house was originally built, and then they added some structures on the side over the years. It is a really big garden. behind me is a completely separate building, and it's separated by this pond, and I believe this is where they do their nighttime entertainment or having tea, relaxing, chilling. It's absolutely a phenomenal place. We find our way back to the Fine Art Museum. In front of that there is a bus station, and we're waiting for the bus 277 that will then bring us all the way to Shilin Night Market. It shouldn't take too long. That was quite an easy bus ride. Now we're heading towards Shilin Night Market. It is about 5:11, which is a pretty good time to try some food for dinner. We'll take it slow this time. The moment you enter the street, you are greeted by store after store of food here. And we just walked past a stinky tofu. It has a distinct smell. And yeah, we're definitely gonna try it again today. So this is the main Shilin street, full of vendors, a lot of food here, and very busy. There are different type of foods you can have. Oh man, pick and choose. It's gonna be tough. Today is gonna be tough, and the smell is incredible. I'm so hungry now. I'm actually not hungry, but the smell made me hungry. So we'll see how I go today. I'm gonna give the stinky tofu a try first, and it looks a lot smaller than yesterday, and the crispiness is fried through all the way to the inside. This one is different compared to yesterday's because the tofu is actually crispy on the inside as well, so they fry all the way through. It's quite nice. Now I'm gonna try the noodles. This is cool noodles. She said it's slightly spicy, and I can see there's some sesame sauce, I believe. It's spicy, but not too serious. It's a very tight space, so it's not easy to eat. After that hearty meal with the stinky tofu, and now we are walking along the rest of the way and see whether there's anything else interesting to try. Straight away when I hang on to this, it is less crispy, and I have a feeling it's probably because they have left it out a bit too long after taking out from the cooker itself. But oh, it's peppery, and I actually do like the look of the pork chunks. This time it's actually less peppery, but a lot more moisture compared to the other one. It's actually quite nice. It is dripping everywhere, as I mentioned earlier. It is a bit more juicy than the other one, but yeah, it's wonderful. You can't go home without ice cream, right? What is this one?
Salty peanut
ice cream.
Ice cream.
Oh, nice. Looks like. Okay, what flavor is it, Sarah?
It is salty peanut.
Ooh. Ooh. That looks nice.
It's like still hard on the inside.
Oh.
Actually very nice. A little bit crispy on the outside. Just enough bread, not enough. Oh, not too much. And crispy and hard on the inside still.
Is it crispy on the outside, yeah? They just fried it. I noticed that the oil is extremely clean as well, so as a result that the coating will be quite light. That looks crazy.
And the salty peanut goes well with it because it's slightly salty.
Sarah is right. It's really crispy on the outside, and the bready part doesn't overpower the ice cream, which is really nice. Although the peanut doesn't come through as strongly, which is fine. It does taste really nice. So yeah, this is the dessert at the Shilin market. We're back at Shiminding and next to the Shimon substation. We decide to, before we go back home to the hotel to visit the Red House. It only opens a few certain days of the week, so today it is open. We just want to see what it looks like on the inside. It is really nice to see that it remains as a market after so many years. And there are a lot of mostly clothes, as you can see, and novelty items.